How old is she?
That's her name. 28 or 30. She's like half my age.
You look like a spring chicken. By the way, my mom saw you on the dock and she goes, I don't care if he's crazy. He's got beautiful blue eyes.
I know.
You love paella, Spanish food. The paella rice.
I love everything.
Okay, well, you're coming over to eat.
Yeah, I understand.
All right, good. And if you don't come, I'm dragging you from this boat.
Good. So,
I love this, and we both love alcohol and weed. I did Coke when I was in San Francisco. I never tried it. It's insane, right? And I had Coke, my desk, all of my setup like this. And my girlfriend, she's conservative, doesn't smoke pot, nothing, doesn't really drink everything. And I go, fuck off, I'm gonna do this anyway. And you know what? I love my life. I love my life like this. Do you love your life?
Yeah, I love my life.
Good.
But I love my money too.
Sure, dirty part. I have a truck, a huge truck.
I tried to buy the. I
have the biggest fucking truck out here.
2008. Okay, in 2000. Here, I got another one here. You can have one. Yeah, you want this one?
You listen to me. Brendan and I went to get your table. Okay, so listen. Brendan and I went to get your table at the store,
right.
House Plus. So listen to me.
I'm listening.
I went and filled my truck up with diesel. I have a huge truck, a 250 diesel 7.3. They don't make these. They're very rare. It's got a tow truck engine. We went to get your table. They wouldn't give it to us because we never received. I went for you.
That was true.
I went to my truck. I drove him so we could go. And we got back and I said, just give him that fucking table. Jesus Christ. So
call me with a verification.
His phone ran out. So I said, I have my phone. What's Bill's number? Brendan goes, my phone's out of battery and I don't have a charger.
Oh, that's the problem?
And I said, you know, you need to be more prepared. Because when I leave, I always have a charger so I can call people. You got to give me your phone number because I'm mad because I said you need to know his phone number.
Okay, so two innovations. One so simple it would boggle your mind that I created in 2005. A phone book, a virtual phone book for every human on the planet. No, very simply, it can be done. The technology is there to create a primary key for every human.
I know why you like this. I agree with you because it's all about their own systematic approach to life. This thing right here, I know why you like these because it's got a volume slider on the side. I knew that.
Well, it's Bluetooth and it does wires and the wires go away. See, this is the old crap and it has all this crap
and it
on the
plugs
wire.
into an auxiliary cable in the computers.
And it does the micro USB for the computers
for the charging.
Charging, exactly.
And I have 6 of those. I put them everywhere, and everybody says,
this is good. This is good for the bigger power because I got one of these, a TV stand that gives me a big power. Cause see, like, okay, let me turn you my music on.
By the way, I love amethyst like crazy, and all these stones. I love stones.
But I'm going to give you a different one. Just be, hopefully you. No, what? Yeah.
My way. I'll be honest with you. The girlfriend that I have now is a different one. My last girlfriend, I was so in love with her.
Yeah.
And she broke my heart completely, and then tried to come back after 6 months, and I just couldn't take her back.
Okay, so here's something in
you know
my
what I mean, right?
Here's
she
something
was all into this crystal shit, and you know what? She ripped me apart and tried to sue me and everything. And then I was broken, sick, in the hospital, dying, right, at that point. And then when I came back, it's like, I have no respect for you. You tried to kill me. Now, this life now, with everything, I bought a boat and a slip and everything else. And it's like, fuck you. This girl didn't know anything and took care of me all the time. Had nothing. Gave me the shirt off her back. And that to me is everything. Loyalty, right?
Well, I don't know. No, I mean, yes and no. I mean, that could be a good reason to fall in love, but I'm not sure it's a good reason to get married. I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing I created in my head.
You know what I love?
I created a system of love at first sight. Love at first sight. Now, love at first sight is imagine in your eyes you're walking down the street.
No, I did pyramid theory. So here's what I say. fuck it.
So how is love determined
let me tell you something.
and validated? That you
love
know
is
it's
a pyramid.
for sure.
Imagine a pyramid. You can apply this, okay? So, at the top, there's your ultimate be-all, girlfriend, beautiful woman, everything else, right? As you move down the pyramid, right? You have.
So you're measuring the top of the pyramid by external beauty.
Many qualities.
Or is the pyramid just doesn't have a top and it's just...
The pyramid is what you determine to be the best. So let's just say this. The pyramid at the very tip, on the razor's edge, is the perfection of what is perfect for you. As we move down, there's, you know, two people that might be great for you. You have a great life. As you move down, it widens. Maybe there's 5 people that you would have a great life with. Maybe you have some arguments or whatever. Maybe you have a nice life. And as you keep moving down, there's a subset of people. And you know, this culture, Western culture, fucking wrecks the idea of love. They don't know shit about anything. In other cultures, love is about survival. You know?
No, there's another thing about it. In other cultures, love is about like a level like in Islam and total intimacy. It's not the old Christian guilt thing. Okay, and
Christians are too fucking guilty. They feel sorry for everything.
Right, and I
don't feel sorry for
you know how
shit.
I got the popes? Now they have 2 of them, and they didn't have 2 of them before me. I asked them, what about Bob?
By the way,
what about Bob? The boys and the boys.
Can I tell you a
That's
joke?
how I had the popes.
My aunt is a high order nun in Europe. My aunt. She's in Zaragoza, but she communicates with the Vatican. And so the Pope sent me a package of shit. You know, like pictures.
I sent a message to the Pope to ask him to authenticate.
So she sent me, I'm not related to this. My aunt sent me this picture of the Pope. So it was framed, and let me tell you what I put on. I wrote on the thing, I put, thank you, Carlitos, for everything you've taught me. Signed the Pope. And I forged his signature as a joke, and I put it in a frame on my desk. So people were like, oh, you know the Pope? I said, yeah, you know, he's thanking me for all this stuff, you know? And they're like, this is a Pope.
Well, you should know the Pope. If you don't know the Pope, in my movie, you'll meet the Pope together.
In my desk, I have the rosaries and all that blessed by him. No, from the Pope. Because my aunt is a high order nun, and she knows I almost died. And she just, when you come over, there's a yellow bag with rosaries and all this shit.
Which
blessed
Pope?
By the Pope. The current Pope. The one from South America. Yes.
Oh my God.
Not the old one. He's an old fuck.
No, he isn't. That's why it's all fucked up.
It's all bullshit.
Imagine all your old fucks that did bad. Elliot Spitzer, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tiger Woods.
That's why
all that crap. It was made up.
Yeah.
All the dead guys were. Osama bin Laden's alive. I had him kissing George Bush in the White House on all 4 cheeks in 2005. See, I had the Muslims. I had them surrounded. It says for Islam, to kill one innocent person is it you killed all mankind. You could do the math on what one all mankind is, right? How many mankinds can we afford? And I had them all. I had them from the right and the left, and I had them from the religions. I didn't know how to lock and load them from the religions back then, but in 11 days I knew I had them.
Why won't you come with me over the ocean?
I think I have a bigger mission from God.
No, but I mean, is it...
If my wife tells me to come.
Let me ask you this, though. Am I being naive? Is this really dangerous?
Yeah, it's fucking dangerous. Well, okay, so first thing,
I almost died already.
So how do you go?
If I have to die a second,
so how do you go? You're gonna go
up the north, so we go up the East Coast, over the top.
But you're on the West Coast now.
Yeah, we go through Panama, we follow the East Coast.
So you're going down through Mexico.
Yeah, and then
Mexico's not a safe place, there's like criminals. But
you know how many guns I have on my boat? By the way, I pray for the day that somebody tries to
They got a lot of guns too. Well, you know, when you start playing with guns, you are playing with people killing you.
No.
Why even?
No.
You won't even. You won't like me then because I'm canceling guns from the earth except for toy guns.
Cancel it. But you know what? If I've lived through everything, listen, 3 niggers with a pipe couldn't hurt me.
I guess if I was going around the world today, I'd have a gun.
Let me tell you something. One of my friends got robbed at an ATM, right? He broke one of the guy's jaws on a car bumper, and the other guy ended up in the hospital with a snapped arm. Okay, my point is this: is like I'm kind of the guy that you want to know, but you kind of don't want to get in his way, right? So if I say I'm going to Europe, I will arrive maybe 6 hours later. My whole fucking life, no one's getting in my fucking way. And that's the difference is everybody's got nice people in the harbor. My whole thing is like a fucking pirate.
So
I could put a bullet in someone's head.
Where in Europe are you going?
I want to go visit her parents in Latvia.
Latvia is really fucking a bitch. Because, okay.
And then I want to go down to
Let's walk you through this.
No, listen. I don't want you to...
You get to Panama, you get to the Caribbean.
Hey,
I don't know why I'd want to leave the Caribbean.
Bill,
then you get up to freaking England and up into the Baltic.
Listen to me.
Why not take a plane?
Listen to me. You can argue with me all you want.
Yeah.
And you're just going to give me a headache. Sorry, no, but you know what I mean, right? I'm going.
I'm not arguing with you.
My whole thing is, everybody said, "Oh, well, you."
I think you should practice first. Take the trip to the island.
I'm gonna spend. Listen, I plan on sailing every day in a month. When we get the boat set up, I want you to come over and see it.
Yeah,
we're
take
setting
a trip
it up.
to Catalina.
New sails, everything. We're gonna hire a captain, everything. I'm gonna sail this fucker every day. If you want to come out, whatever. But I'm going, and no one's gonna stop me.
Why are you gonna hire a captain?
I need to. I don't know how to sail, right? But I'm going. And there's nothing stopping me, and I'll be back in 6 months or a year. But I'm going.
I'm not gonna stop you.
You know what I mean, though, right?
About what? Doing what you
when you're going, right? So, and by the way,
not going,
she says I'm kind of
go.
worried, and I said, well, you know what? Then take a fucking ticket and don't come on the sail thing. I bought this boat so I could do this.
No, I wouldn't do that if you love her.
No, I'm going, and I'm never gonna die. No.
Okay, so here's my program with my
extra large. I love it.
Yes. Okay. It's the only size I have.
I have T-shirts for my business. I'm gonna give you mine.
By the way, this isn't my business. I went to this little guy and he had this store, and it was called Dirty Pots, and he only had one store, and I said, listen, I'll pay 5 times for you. And he said, no, I'm not for sale. And I think I said 9, and I'll pay you 19 times. He said, I'm not for sale. Yeah. And
I love these. These are amazing. These JBLs. I love JBL. I just put a new stereo in my
he wouldn't
truck.
sell himself, but I bought all these Dirty Pots.
Did you get your table, by the way, from that store?
Yeah, it's all set up. We were putting this shit on it.
Oh my, okay, so I was gonna say if you need to go back, if you ever need anything big with something, my truck is here in the harbor.
Oh, so you were the truck?
Yeah, I've got the truck. If you need anything, let me know.
Oh, I have a scooter. Have you seen my scooter? You gotta get one of these.
Yeah, is it electric?
Yeah, turbo super electric lithium. Goes 25 miles an hour, 25 miles. I go zooming up State Street. When the fucking guys are sitting in the traffic, I'm going past the cars.
Okay, listen to me. Do you like lure? There's a fish house called Lure. I want to throw a celebration dinner. I got a bunch of Magnums, champagnes, all that shit. Do you know Lure in Ventura?
I don't go out of town. I only have a scooter, and I'm on Social Security.
I'm renting a limo.
Because I blew up all my money. I'm down to, like, right now, just to give you an idea how poor I am on a cash basis. I've got like less than $100 cash until my Social Security of $2,400 comes in. But I get $2,400 a month, and I figure I can live on that. And in another 4 years, I like double that because my pension comes in if I don't blow it up when I blow out the United States Pension Guarantee Corporation.
You always got free beer on my boat, okay?
It's okay. I'm not worried about it.
Hey, listen to me. You'll never go hungry.
No,
but let me
I'm
tell you
rich. $2,400 a month. No. I live on $3, $4, $5, $10 a day.
You know what meant a lot to me when I was dying and I was having a rough time. You know what? My friends came to me and they told me. My friends took me out of my family's house and took me to Santa Cruz and let me live there for free and gave me food and everything. And they told me you're not going to go hungry and you always have a place to stay. And I was able to recover and sleep and do all that stuff for months. And let me tell you, you know how important that is? When someone says...
No, I don't.
When someone says you'll always have a home, it means a lot.
I mean, it's not... I mean, that's important, yeah.
Yeah. Listen to me. You're not going to go hungry. If you need beer, food, whatever, I got steaks, I got... Listen, hey, Bill, hey, don't be a fucking... Come over.
No, don't worry. I know how I'm not going to go hungry.
By the way, usually...
in 2011, let me get this story. In 2011, things got really crazy, and they were doing crimes against me in Santa Barbara, which I've charged them for. In in 2011, I on the 18th, and they like I sang freaking. I never sing, but they had me surrounded with my gun, my last plastic gun. I gave it to them, and I was singing a working class hero. And anyway, I left town and I went to Hawaii, and I was down to like nomad. And I was living on like $1 or $2 a day, eating like a Big Mac, and like living in the freaking like. Well,
wasn't it cool?
Well, actually, there was twofold. I was playing it bipolar because I could use those Big Macs to eat.
What time do you go to sleep? Let me ask you this. Hold on a second. You blast me, but I always want to ask you because I want to understand, right? So when I ask you something, it's just because I want to learn more.
Right.
What time do you go to bed?
Lately, it's been okay. In my non-manic state.
What, like 2?
No, like 10. See, it's like a total normal, just like boring.
How often do you get
and my non-manic state is just like a boring. It's never depressed. It's just like I go to bed at 10, and
in the manic state.
And then I get 10 hours sleep.
What's the manic state? 3?
And then it's been lately 3.
Yeah, me too.
Right. Because I'm pushing myself. I could go longer, but then I say no, because if I go at 3, I get enough actually. Because then, like 6 hours, you're up at 9, and it's not bad. That's what happened tonight. In some other nights, I got a little more. 6 hours sleep is good. In my work days, that's what I got. It's just because of the schedule, I had to I couldn't go to 3.
What?
Because I was showing up at 7.
How often do your manic periods occur?
The timing. It's timing.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
How often?
It is like, I have to tell you years, because it's timing.
No,
okay, a bunch of times a bunch of times. No. These are like 40-day or 90-day or 6-month manic periods. Yeah, but
I almost died because of that, and now I feel like
you can't die because of my mania.
No, my mania though. I want to get back to my mania because that's where I work. So let me tell you something. I spent 3.75 years in a manic state, and I loved it.